Yes, welcome once again to our lessons. We are continuing with our C sharp on control structures, decision making. That is the one which we were talking about. Last time we talked about the if statement, and today we need to move to another statement which is known as the switch case. This statement is similar to the if statement, but it makes use of labels. That's how it differs from the if statement. Let's say we have this scenario or this problem. Excuse me. Assuming that these are that's the question. Write a program that will accept two numbers. The program will prompt the user to choose an option from the following options. Right. That is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The program will then the program will then perform the operation and displays the result in the form, assuming the user selected the first option. It will display like first number, second number equals to result or sum. Right. This is the format which the output or our program should display. There are some questions which may even prompt us to, or which will request us to display in a predefined form or format. So we need to adhere to that predefined what format. So we are going to use our switch case, and we have to try by all means to display exactly as what we have been requested here. So let's, as usual, we need to check whether they are variables. Obviously, accept two numbers. It means we need variables for first number and second number. Obviously, there is need for the result. We also put that one as a what is a variable. Also want a variable that is going to hold the what, the option which is going to be entered by the user. Since we are going to have these operators, it also means we need a variable that is going to hold that operator. So those are some of the variables which we are going to have. So we can declare them because we don't know. The question said numbers, it did not say whole numbers. So we cannot say int. We cannot use an integral. We need to use a what? A data type that holds both whole numbers and fractions. We need also result here. Right. We may have an integral now for the option. We may have car for the what? For the symbol or for the operator. Right. Oh, this is this visible. We need to increase the resolution here so that people will be able to see. Because some people will say your codes are not visible. I think they're not visible. So first we need to prompt the user. The programmer has to allow to accept the two numbers. Right, so we can say console dot write line and the first number and press enter. We terminate. Right. Then we need to take the value, convert. We don't need to continue explain this. It's now converting to double because we are using a double there. So we need to know that it's not always that we use convert dot to int 32. Although the concept is the same, but like what people say in Shona, that's what we say in our native language Shona. Right, we need to enter the second number here. Then you need to change here to now 2. Why it is to be like that. Right. Then we need to choose to display. I mean to say the need to display this menu. This menu need to be displayed so that the user can choose. So we need to tell the user to choose now what to do. Right. Right, you can just leave a blank space so that we can make our program a bit clear. Even the output should also clear. So here we're now saying choose an option, choose an operation to perform. Right. Now we have to display the operations or the options now. Even copy and paste and try to edit it. We have to copy and paste it. Know whether it has been copied well. Right. What is that R for? Just want the new line. Not R for what? Return or pressing return. Right. Oh, that's how good C sharp is. I'm thinking of C plus plus. You see, I've just displayed what the menu using just one line, and I have to put this one a blank so that the user will be able to enter now. No, 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 I no longer want this. I want this one. Now I want to take the what has been entered by the user. I need to convert it to int 32 now. It's now an integer, right? Then we now reach where we want to perform our decision making now. So, whatever, what we were doing there, we are used to it. That's why I was not even being very strict. I was just talking lessly, going half a bit. Now you need to listen here because we need now to show you. So we started by the switch. Switch is a so what is being switched is the opt. Right. So we are saying case one. It's unfortunate that if you are using Visual Studio 2022, it gives you what we call IntelliCode. It's like assisting you. Do you want to say case one? Do you want to say case two? So for surely we need that case one. So in case one, what do we want here? It's addition. So the result now, the result is assigned to what? Is assigned to num1 plus num2. Right, to terminate. Though sometimes, yeah, we may write that we may even display, because sometimes in a situation where we are going to have we are no longer we are not going we are going to have another person entering another alternative, another option which is not present. It will be difficult for us to work on that option. So what we have to do is just to display it. It means another variable which you have declared on top, that is the car op. That variable will not be used if you are displaying on this case like what we are doing right now. So let's say we want to display. It means we will be displaying on each and every case we will be displaying. Right. Say num1, num2, now end result. So and you just press tab here, right, to accept this one. Then you need to know that every case statement, every case should end up with a break. That's the C sharp style. It differs from other because on languages like C++, if you leave the break, it's not a problem, but when running, it will like after becoming true on the case one, if you leave the break on languages like C++, it will proceed to test whether the case is not equivalent to the next case. So break is normally included in C++ just to get out of the word of the switch statement. But in C sharp now, it will not run if you leave the break. The break must be always there. That's the syntax which you need to know. On every case, you should have a what? A break. So now, since we want something similar to this one, you can just copy and paste, and you change this one case 2. You just change here. Case 2 is subtraction. change here, that is subtraction. We are done. We go to the next case. Simple start. We paste. This is case 3. Case 3 is what? Multiplication. So it's multiplication this one. Here for the user, probably the user use this one as their multiplication sign, but in programming we use this one as a multiplication sign. So we use this one, but for the user we put this one. Then we are done. Go to the next one. That is 4. Right, this one is floating point division. Use this one, and the symbol which are known by the users is not, you cannot write it. That is the line and the top and bottom, the dotted. We cannot write that one. So we are going to use this word, this forward slash as our division, right? Then all the cases, we put the cases. We need the default now. Default case. What will happen? Assuming that the user has entered something which is not part, because the users are users. Sometimes they even do it with a just mistake. Instead of pressing 2, they press 23, 2 and 3. Or instead of pressing 1, they press 2 of 1 and 2. That option is not there. So the program should also cater for those scenarios. That's why we need to say, probably we have to display something. A the selected option is not what, or you selected your option which you entered is not available. The entered option is not available. Right. You terminate. You break. Don't forget to break. That's the rule in in C sharp. I mean to say, in C++ we can even ignore, but in C sharp we have to break. So that's the syntax. Switch variable. So this case should be of this type variable. So means that there is a variable which we declared this one. We are not going to use it, so no need to continue having it. Let's comment it because we are not going to use it. Right, we need to debug. Start without. Oh, I opened with 2022. This is dangerous. Thought I opened it with the 2013. Right. I am prompted. Enter first number. I enter 25. Enter second number. I enter, let's say, 15. Right. Then choose an operation to perform. 1 addition, 2 subtraction. Let me I choose addition. 25 plus 15 equals to 40. Is it true? If it's true, then it means our decision making is working properly. But see, you for decision making, there are various options there. So you need to test almost all. If not, yeah, you may test some, but testing all is the best. And the one was there was a gap there. So I just checked to see we needed to put that gap. Right, enter first number, say 500. Enter second number, say 200. Enter, choose an operation to perform 2. That one, that's the second one. Press to continue, I press. I test again. Enter first number and press enter, probably 400. Enter second number, press enter, enter 20. Choose an operation. I choose 4. Then that's the answer. So that's how, right, that's how it operates. Right, enter, probably enter 30. Second number, enter 10. Choose operation, enter 3. times 10 is to 300. Right? You need also to enter first number, probably the person enters that one, enter second number, the person enters, enter option, enter 6. And the option is what available. So there's program should not stick. Because it will not, it will fail to identify a pathway to follow if you leave the default option. So whenever you write your program, whenever you use the switch case, you need to make sure that the default, this default option is always there, so that your program will, when all other paths are false, it will go to the what, to the default. That's the function of the default. When all other, because surely you want 1, 2, 3, 4, but if it happens that the user selected another option other than 1, 2, 3, 4, it means we need to have somewhere to go to. So that's the issue on switch case. I know some may have questions. I know some may have some comments. You are not denied. You can even put them in the comment section. We want those uh, comments, we want those questions where you need some clarification. I am there to clarify. What I'm advocating for is for you to grasp how to write program in C sharp, how to code in C sharp. We are still on the basics. I know some are already hiking for those complex, or those areas whom they call them term complex areas. We are going to reach there. Don't worry. Keep watching, keep subscribing, hitting the notification bell, so that you will be notified on each and every video which we upload.